Hello guys, as promised I said I'm going to live today to explain you what happened to me in the previous days because I experienced the biggest miracle ever in my entire life, and it's definitely something that I want to share with you guys because I really believe that we need to start believing more in miracles, and this miracle is so huge that I actually cannot go without sharing it with you guys. But before I start sharing the miracle or what exactly happened, I have to explain you a little bit what was actually happening in the US since I came. So basically, as you probably know, I was screwing at UPW, so that's a Tony Robbins event, and I was there having so much fun, basically sleeping only for 3-4 hours per day, but having incredible time. And what happened afterwards is that I actually didn't know exactly where I'm gonna stay because I didn't plan anything. I was so open to whatever will happen. And I met so many incredible people that we were just walking around New York, having so much fun. Hello Adrian, yes, we had so much fun together. So what happened afterwards is that I had the flight back home I should have a flight back home on Saturday, so this Saturday. And the thing is that Friday was the first day when I was actually on my own, and I had some time to think about it. And what was happening with me is that even though I put some intentions, what I want to achieve in US and what I actually want to get out of it, like it's kind of, I was so busy all the time that I couldn't do what I planned to do. So something inside me was like, you shouldn't go home. You shouldn't go home. Just stay here, do here, whatever. Just don't go home, don't go home. And the closer was my flight, the more I had this feeling that I shouldn't go home. And I was sitting on Friday. I went in a restaurant on my own. I was journaling. I tried to get the idea, what do I want to get? Why do I want to stay here? And it was so hard for me because I knew I had to change the flight tickets. I knew I have to figure out how I will make this month in US possible, and I knew I had to told my parents that I want to stay, and this was the hardest part of all because they would never understand me, or I believe they would never understand me. So I was struggling so much with making a right decision, whether should I go or should I stay here. And I'm always the kind of person that really wants to walk my talk. And I always say to people, if you want something, if you feel that something is right for you, just go for it. Don't overthink it, just go for it. And at that particular point, I was talking to myself and I was like, you always say to people, just go for things, just don't overthink them. You will figure it out somehow. And at that particular time, this was the hardest thing for me to do. But on the other hand, I knew that I shouldn't leave. So, but the problem was, it ended up that it wasn't a problem, but the problem was that I have a rule for myself that if the path is right for me, everything will happen effortlessly. Ciao Adam, see you soon. Everything will happen effortlessly. And this situation didn't felt effortlessly. It was actually very hard, and I was like, how come if it feels so right for me to stay, I have to think about all this stuff, like the ticket, the money, how will I refund this, change it, cancel. No one was answering the phones when I tried to change the ticket. It was so much effort. And I was just at one moment on Saturday, I'm so grateful for all the 100 people that helped me with this decision, because I actually asked everyone. I asked people in the restaurant, oh, should I stay? Do you like America? Should I stay here a bit longer? So I met so many people because of my problem, because I was just asking everyone for their opinion, which is usually what you shouldn't do. But I got everyone that I asked, they said to me, just go for it, don't overthink, just go for it. And yeah, so thank you very much for all the people that helped me with this decision, and basically everyone gave me a feedback that I should stay. And on Saturday morning, it was the day of my flight, I woke up and I should, like, I knew that I'm not going on that flight, and it was so hard for me to just think about, oh, I'm gonna waste so much money on the ticket, because I wasn't even able to cancel it, and there is a fee if you don't show up for your flight. So I knew I'm gonna lose the ticket, and I'm gonna actually have an extra like charge for not going on a flight. So I was like all the time in my head, like I was suffering within for the past, like, for 2 days. And on Saturday what happened is I had a call with a good friend, Michael from LA, and he said to me, look, just call directly to the airline and just say that something happened to you, that you cannot go home, so that you don't lose the ticket. And I said, okay, I'm gonna do this. It was like 1 p.m. and I had a flight at 5 p.m. So I wanted to cancel the flight within like 4 hours. So I called the airline, and I was waiting like 20 minutes to get the line. And as I get the line, they were like very, very nice person on the other hand. And they were like, yeah, how can we help you? And I explained the story, and I said, I really cannot fly home today. What can we do? And he was like, okay, just give me your reference number. We'll figure it out. And I give him a reference number. Now wait for it. I give him a reference number. I give him my data. He was like, okay, so tell me again, which flight do you want to cancel? And I was like, yeah, today's flight. Like, I cannot go on this flight, and I want to leave America next month, and I don't know. And I was like, and he was like, wait a minute, you don't have a flight today. And I was like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, but are you kidding me? Like, he said, no, there is no flight today. And I was like, how come there is no flight today? I swear I booked it for today. And he was like, and I said, it's 29th, I booked it for 29th. And he was like, no, it's booked for 29th of August. And right now I have like, I still feel the trembling everywhere, because I swear, I booked a ticket for 29th of July. I believe much more in myself that I book it for the right time, that I believe in, like, I really believe in miracle. I believe that the change was actually, the ticket was changed. I didn't change it, but when I went back to see my emails, everywhere was written 29th of August, and I swear I never book a ticket for 29th of August, because when you're booking it, you see, like, you get the date, and then you get another date, and it's like you see the days that are marked, how long you're gonna stay there. And I know I would stay there for 2 weeks, and it was marked for 2 weeks. And I checked the date when I should leave, and it was 29th of it was 29th, and it was Sunday, and 29 is actually Sunday for like this month. So I'm like, I'm 100,000% sure that I didn't book it for 29th of August. But how I felt when I had this feeling that I should not go on a plane, it was actually, I felt that this is a test from the universe, whether I wanted to succeed really badly, and whether I wanted to succeed no matter what, and if I'm really willing to, like, take action and walk my talk. And I felt it like a test, and it was so hard for me inside. But whenever I feel like this, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, because it was so hard for me. But whenever I felt it, I was like, no, it's just a test. You're gonna pass it. You're gonna be rewarded. This is going to be reward for you. And I felt it. I felt that this is going to be, like, very rewarding for me. So as soon as I passed the test, and I decided, okay, fuck it, no matter how many money I'm gonna lose, no matter where I'm gonna be, I'm gonna like stay here. So as soon as I make this decision, the flight was different, and you can choose to believe it or not. You can believe that it was my mistake, but I know it wasn't my mistake. It wasn't my mistake, and this is like the hugest, biggest miracle that ever happened to me. And so I'm leaving US on 29th of August, apparently. I'll be here another month. And yes, now already crazy stuff are happening. Like, I'm currently at this very, very beautiful location. And this is my number 8 accommodation since I'm in US, and I'm here, no, number 7. I'm going to number 8 tomorrow, and this is already like, it's almost 14 days, so I have 1 month left, and I know this is like, it's gonna be a crazy gypsy life for me. But I really wanted to share this with you because I want you to know that whenever something feels right for you, you should go for it. And the thing is that if I wouldn't listen to myself, like, just imagine if I wouldn't listen to myself and just say, no, I don't have enough courage to go home, to stay here, I really want to go home, I don't feel like staying because this might go wrong and I don't know where I'm gonna stay and I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I would have this feeling, then I would spend like 2 hours to go to the airport, realizing that I don't have a damn ticket, and coming back and saying, oh, now I'm here. So I will basically lose like 5 hours of my life traveling with all the suitcases and realizing that, oh, I should stay here. So apparently this is a place for me to be right now because of, yeah, those huge synchronicities that happen. And I'm like, since it really end up effortlessly, I know that I'm on the right path, and I know that something incredible is coming my way, and I'm just ready for whatever is coming. And I just gave myself like the biggest proof ever that I'm ready to succeed no matter what. I'm ready for success. I'm ready to like go for whatever comes by, whatever I feel like I need the courage to just go for it. I feel like I'm ready, and it might be the first time that I'm ready for something really big. And let's see now what have you wrote to me. Okay, let's see. Jacob, see you soon, right? San Francisco or where? Well, yeah, Žiga. Žiga, v New Yorku bom samo še po moje 10 dní ali pa 14 dní, tako da hurry up. Pa šibam dalje. V Kanado pa jaz ne smem, to pa veš. Yes, sorry. Okay, this is it. So basically, I'm super excited for this journey. I'm super excited for whatever is coming up. I'm coming to PW in London, Ryan. Oh, that's next year. Ryan, I'm not gonna be there next year because next year it's reserved for Canada and US. So, yeah, I don't know when I'm back in London, but I think in September. Yes, we had so much fun. Oh, I love it. Like, and I really believe that if you want to know how aligned are you with your soul, just look around the things that you're manifesting. And if you have read my blog before I traveled, like I wrote a blog on the plane when I was on the way to New York, and I was talking about momentum. And when you create the momentum, or basically when the momentum creates itself, whenever you just go for action, action, action. Whenever something shows up and you have a courage to go for it and you just don't wait and just go for it, that's when you start creating a momentum. And incredible things happens when you're in momentum, because there are just miracles in every single corner and you just wouldn't believe it. And I'm here now 14 days and I have never felt like I'm alone, even though I came on my own. But I met so many incredible people that I just feel like I knew them forever, and we have so much fun together. So just whatever you had in your mind that you didn't have enough courage to do, just do it. And you can say that's what I do. I say to the universe, okay universe, this is very hard for me to do. So do you promise to me that if I do this, I'm gonna be rewarded? And the answer is always yes, and I'm always rewarded. So start practicing this, and whenever you feel that something is hard for you, just say, okay, I'm gonna do it, but please give me something so I'm gonna be rewarded, so I'm gonna see that I'm on the right path. Just practice this, and I promise you, your life will be transformed completely. So that's it, that's all for today. Good night Slovenia, good night London. I know you are about to go to sleep soon. And all the American friends, see you soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.